So gentlemen, come to the stage first. Here we go. Martin, great to have you. Sven, how you doing?
Good, great, thanks.
Gentlemen, how are you feeling today?
Very fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. I'm
good.
obviously, I'm prepared, I'm energized, I'm ready to listen to what you have to say. But I have to admit, I did have my troubles trying to figure out what you're actually going to get into and just, what you're actually talking about. For me, it is rather complex. If you were to explain this to someone who's never heard of it before, how would you pitch this to them?
In the end, it's all about creating value from the data that is gathered from the shop floor and then pushed forward to your IT systems, right?
Okay.
So how to implement your use cases, and that not just on a small level, but on a whole organizational scale.
You helped me out with that sentence already. Thank you very much. So you can look forward to more. Stay seated and enjoy the show. Gentlemen, go
Thank
for
you. Perfect. Okay, then now let's dig a little bit deeper into the topic of IT-OT integration together with HiveMQ. So first of all, what we really see, my name is Martin Feischer, so I'm responsible for the IT-OT integration topic. So together with you, Sven, right, we are now digging a little bit deeper into the topic of IT-OT integration. So we had many discussions with our customers, and what we really facing out there is that 67% of all of our customers has an incomplete IT-OT integration. So there is no connection between all the machines which are on the shop floor up to the IT level, like MES, system, cloud, whatever. So that's not ready to go, right? And on the other side, some customers started already the project with IT-OT integration. And 70%, imagine how many are these, right? Never reached their goals. The reason is IT-OT integration is a very complex topic, right? For many of our customers, but of course, we would not be here if we would not have a solution for that, right? So let's go a little bit deeper about what the IT-OT integration is all about, right? First of all, we see that our production owners or also the manufacturing heads, they have already some tools from the IT already in place, right? And they also bring the use cases. They would like to start automatically an order management or an order execution from the IT level, from the MES level, and send the data down to all the machines to start the production. They also have the use cases like tracking and tracing to really track and trace where all the components you already produced are going through your manufacturing. Right? So they have the use cases. And now, for example, of course, the operators, they buy a new machine. A machine to produce, for example, chocolate or anything else. They already have brownfield machines which are already producing something. And then comes the machine builder or the system integrator, and the question is now on how to integrate the machines which are already at the shop floor or the new machines which are just got delivered to connect it with the IT level. And that is always the real complex solution or the real complex task our customers has to fulfill. So how to connect actually the IT level with the OT? Sven, do you have a good answer for that?
Of course, that's why I'm here. So as we have heard, obviously IT-OT integration is not an easy thing to do, and the question is, and you partially addressed this, it's a really complicated thing to do, right? So just having a look at from the architectural side, as we can see here, a typical architecture currently when it comes to IT-OT integration is characterized by mainly building a lot of one-to-one integrations. And that really introduces complexity. Not only that, but it also affects the way how data is moved from the shop floor to your IT systems, which is currently mainly done in a batch way, right? So because these systems are usually not event-driven. You gather data and at some point you shift it up to your IT systems. And so when you don't have real-time data, this really affects your use cases in the end. So it's really hard to build real-time use cases with this. So how to address this? What can you do against this? So you should get rid of all these one-to-one integrations. How could this be done? This could be done by introducing a central data integration layer for IT, OT integration. So instead of having a lot of one-to-one integrations, you end up having really scalable one-to-many integrations. And if you implement this in an event-driven way, then you will be able to serve your real-time use cases as well. Yeah. So in the end, what you should do is you should build a unified namespace. You have probably heard of this term. It's quite popular these days. But what is it? What is a unified namespace? So a unified namespace in the end helps you to manage this whole complexity. It is a key concept for implementing IT/OT integration, and it will basically act as a single source of truth for data in your organization, making your operational data available in near real time across the whole organization. And this will significantly reduce time to value by decreasing complexity and lowering costs, and therefore improving your ROI as well. And the centerpiece of a unified namespace architecture is MQTT as a protocol, because MQTT brings all the features that are required for implementing, for successfully implementing a unified namespace. So, as we can see here, this is a typical unified namespace architecture. And you can see the MQTT broker as the centerpiece of your architecture. And together, Siemens and HiveMQ, we deliver everything that is needed, right? So the MQTT broker comes with enterprise-grade security and interoperability. It is also very reliable, and it doesn't bring, due to its masterless architecture, it doesn't introduce a single point of failure. And it brings enterprise-proven scalability. And we are 100% MQTT compliant, and we also come with a lot of features.
Yeah, perfect. So I already said it yesterday to our customer. So you come with the requirement and we have the solution for it. And a perfect solution to do all this IT/OT integration topic is of bringing the unified namespace together with HiveMQ and with the Siemens component on the shop floors together. So what we can do from the Siemens perspective, so we have the right portfolio to fulfill use cases together with the HiveMQ unified namespace message broker, right? So we have our controllers, our S7-1500 PLC, which have the functional blocks to connect to the unified namespace from HiveMQ. So PLC, I'm not talking about the PLC in the machine. Of course, that also works for the machine PLC. But of course, here we are talking about the header PLC, gathering from many machines the data together. We have our industrial edge platform where we can also connect via MQTT to the unified namespace and to send all the data from a shop floor up to via the unified namespace to the top floor. And of course, also our WinCC systems, our WinCC V8.1, our WinCC VA system, OA system is ready to go via MQTT to the unified namespace topic. So we have the right portfolio to get the data from a shop floor through our portfolio, our integration portfolio, and with the HiveMQ message broker in a standardized way, in a common payload, in an ISO 95 payload up to your IT to connect all the systems from the IT down to the machine level and down to the OT level. But now let's go now a little bit into the summarize of our presentation. So first of all, we from Siemens, we from HiveMQ, we have the right portfolio to go with such new architectures with the enterprise message broker from HiveMQ, the unified namespace. And from the Siemens perspective, we have with our PLCs, with our industrial edge system, and of course, don't forget our WinCC SCADA systems to connect to the unified namespace to deliver the data in a standardized format. And of course, don't forget also the semantic information you need for the data to put it in the right way to the unified namespace from HiveMQ. That works, that runs. Come to us as you have the requirements and we have the solution for that. Right, Sven?
Great. Thanks, Martin. So now we know what Siemens can do. And now we just add the cherry on the cake. The HiveMQ MQTT platform is a fast and efficient and reliable MQTT broker platform, and it is proven. It is enterprise proven. And we bring the scalability, which is like we have seen it is lacking in traditional architectures. We bring scalability to your use cases, and by implementing a unified namespace, in the end, this will enable your data, which can be consumed in a unified way. You can feed all your use cases with this data. And in the end, you will achieve a higher data quality. And of course, this is leading to more value that you generate out of your data by implementing this unified namespace architecture and thereby building a single source of truth for your data in your organization.
Perfect. As you saw, Sven and me, we have a perfect solution for you. So if you would like to know much more about, and if you get more information about the topic, just come to us. We are right over there. And also, Sven, you're also on Hannover First, so where we can find you?
Yeah, so we are very happy to welcome you on our booth. You will find us in Hall 15, stand E59.
With that, we say, Sven and me, HiveMQ and Siemens, thank you so much for having you here. Also, thank you for attending on online. And then have a nice day. Thank you so much.